I'm Detective Keiber, and Phoenix is burning. Every night a building goes up in flames. Doesn't matter if it's a skyscraper or a shack, the fire eats it all in seconds. Steel melts, stone crumbles, and by the time firefighters roll in, there's nothing but ash. There's this hum, too, low and wrong, like the air itself is warning me, vibrating in my bones. I'm with the counter-terrorist task force, but we're stretched thin these days. Too much activity, incidents piling up everywhere, keeping every agent on edge. I was brought in when the cops couldn't handle it. They thought it was arson, some kid with matches. I've been chasing this for weeks, and I've got nothing. No evidence, no suspects. Just this feeling that something's watching me. Something that doesn't belong here. Like it slipped through a crack in the world. Phoenix is bleeding out. People are packing up, running from the next fire that'll turn their lives to ash. I see their faces in my dreams. Families, kids, all terrified of the next blaze. I'm barely holding it together, slumped over case files in a dim office, my eyes burning from no sleep. My phone buzzes, cutting through the silence like a blade. It's Winston, an agent out in Seoul. His voice is frayed, begging me to help with some case he can't crack. I cut him off. I'm buried in work, and with agents spread so thin, I've got no time for his problems. He pushes, says it's urgent, something about strange incidents in Seoul, lights in the sky, people acting strange. I snap back, tell him I'm dealing with my own mess here, cases stacking up faster than I can handle. I'm drowning in this chaos. Winston keeps talking, pleading, but I'm not listening. I'm about to hang up when he shouts, "Keiber, the city is catching on fire." My blood runs cold. I press the phone harder to my ear, ask him to repeat it. He does, slower, voice shaking. Seoul's burning, buildings gone in seconds, an eerie hum in the air. It's the same as Phoenix. Then it hits me like a freight train. London, Tokyo, Sao Paulo. Every city on Earth is going up in flames every night. All those incidents keeping agents busy, they're the fires. This isn't just my fight anymore. My hands tremble as I dial a name I swore I'd never touch again. The group above. Years ago, I was on a road trip with 7 friends. We were laughing, carefree, until a blinding light ripped our car apart. They vanished into a rift, and I got trapped in a void, a nowhere between worlds. It was like being buried alive in silence, no up or down, just endless nothing. I clawed my way back to Earth, but it marked me, left scars no one can see. That's the only reason the group above picks up when I call. Their voices come through, distorted, like they're speaking from the bottom of a well. It's my friends, or what's left of them. They're trapped in a place they call First Death, a nightmare like those endless back rooms. All wrong angles and endless dread. They found a control room, a panel that can mess with our world. They've been screwing with it, trying to get home. They don't care that their mistakes are causing the fires, killing people. All they want is to escape. They tell me I can stop it. I have to find a rift, step into First Death, and get to them. I don't trust them, but I don't have a choice. Winston and I throw everything into hunting rifts. These shimmering tears in reality flicker like mirages, popping up in alleys, abandoned lots, even the middle of crowded streets, then vanishing before we can get close. The fires are getting worse, spreading to every city, every night. Earth's turning into a graveyard. We're chasing ghosts, reports of strange lights, witnesses swearing they saw the air ripple like water. In Phoenix, I stake out a burned-out warehouse where a rift was spotted. The air's thick with ash, that damn hum crawling up my spine. I wait for hours, eyes locked on the spot where a witness saw the air shimmer. Then I see it. A tear in the air, glowing like a wound, edges pulsing like a heartbeat. I reach for it, my fingers brushing something cold. But it's gone. Winston's got his own leads in Seoul, tracking sightings near subway stations, places where the hum's been reported. He sends me grainy footage of a rift pulsing in a crowded market, people screaming as it blinks out, leaving only static on their phones. We're both running on fumes, piecing together patterns. The rifts seem to follow the fires, like they're tied to the same force. We spend weeks chasing leads, In Chicago, a rift appears in a parking garage, reported by a janitor who swears it whispered his name. I fly out, find nothing but scorch marks and that hum, louder now, like it's mocking me. Winston tracks one in Seoul's old district, near a temple that burned last week. He says the air felt heavy, like it was pushing him back. We cross-reference data, map every sighting, every blaze. The pattern's there, but it's slippery. Rifts show up where fires hit hardest, but never long enough to catch. I'm sleeping in my car now, haunted by the faces of people who've lost everything. Winston's voice on the phone sounds hollow, like he's breaking under the weight of it all. We're not just fighting fires. We're fighting something bigger. Something that doesn't belong in our world. We get a break in Tucson. A rift stays open longer than usual, spotted by a terrified kid in a desert lot. I drive out, tires screaming, heart pounding. The rift's there. A jagged tear, humming, pulling at the air like a black hole. Winston's on comms, telling me he's found another in Seoul, near a burned-out temple. He says it's stable, but he's scared to go in alone. We're both ready to jump through, but we know it's a one-way trip. The fires are relentless now. Entire cities reduced to ash in hours, the sky choked with smoke, survivors whispering about the hum like it's a curse. I don't hesitate. I step through the rift, and first death swallows me whole. It's worse than I imagined. I'm on a staircase, one of 50, floating in a black void. The walls around the steps bubble, like they're alive, and things crawl out. Eyeless, skittering monsters with claws that scrape the stone, their bodies twisting in ways that hurt to look at. Above, winged creatures with glowing mouths dive down, their shrieks splitting my skull, echoing like they're inside my head. I find a blade stuck in the first step, covered in glowing runes that burn my hand when I touch it. It hums in my grip, alive, like it's part of this place. It's all I've got, so I swing it and keep climbing, my breath ragged, my heart slamming against my ribs. The air stinks of rot, thick and cloying, like I'm wading through a swamp of decay. I hear screams from nowhere, voices I don't recognize, begging for help or just sobbing. Something's happening to me. My skin's getting hard, like a shell, cracking when I move. My eyes start glowing, reflecting off the blade in my hand. This place is changing me, making me something else, something not human. Winston's voice crackles through a comms device, faint and panicked, telling me my vitals are off, my DNA's shifting. I can't think about that. I just climb. Each staircase is a fight. Monsters lunge from the walls, their claws grazing my arms, leaving burns that don't bleed. The winged horrors swoop closer, their glowing maws snapping inches from my face. I'm bleeding now, my grip on the blade slipping, but I keep moving. I see flashes of earth in my mind, cities burning, skies black with ash, people running from something they can't escape. This place is breaking me, but I can't stop. Not when the world's on fire. I reach the 50th stair, legs shaking, lungs burning. The control room's huge, humming with that same cursed sound as the fires, a vibration that rattles my teeth. The group above is there, but they're not my friends anymore. Their bodies are stretched, warped, like shadows pulled too thin. Their eyes are cold, empty, not human. They look at me for a second, then crawl through a glowing rift, their movements jerky, like puppets. I try to follow, but it collapses, the air snapping shut like a trap. I slam my fists on the control panel, its lights dead, but still humming, mocking me. It doesn't stop. The fires keep going. Earth's gone to hell. Nothing but ash and ruins left. A scorched wasteland where survivors huddle, whispering about the hum like it's alive. I'm alone now, and I'm not me anymore. My arms are too long, bending in ways they shouldn't. My voice sounds like a hum, low and wrong, like the fires. First death turned me into something else. The air around me crackles, lights flickering on in the control room even though the power's dead. My skin hums with energy, like I'm leaking radiation, making dead circuits spark to life. As I stand there, another rift opens, glowing, whispering about other worlds, other fires. I step toward it, and a broken lamp in the corner flares bright, unblinking, like it's watching me. I'm going to find the group above, hunt them down, and figure out what I am now. The hum's still there, louder, and it's calling me. If you're still listening, congratulations, you made it. If you enjoyed tonight's tale of terror, be sure to leave a like and subscribe if you dare for more stories that crawl under your skin. New nightmares arrive every week, so turn on notifications so you'll know when the next one comes for you.